Yo, what's happening, Baseheads? Coming at you today with 3 or 4 things you really need to have in your ride in case of an emergency when it comes more so to car audio. So we're going to jump right into it. I would say the first thing that you would need to have is going to be almost a really close tie between these two things right here. Obviously, we have a fire extinguisher right here, and we have some cable cutters. Cable cutters, especially if your team no fuse on your power cables going to your amplifiers, cable cutters should be a mandatory thing. I think these things are like 10 or 20 bucks or whatever. This $20 could literally, 10 or 20, I'm not sure off the top of my head, but could literally save you from burning your car down. So again, you need to have this, like no questions asked. You really need to have I just grabbed this out of the warehouse for reference, but you need to have a fire extinguisher 100%. Again, these are probably like 50 to 100 bucks or whatever, but it, again, can save your vehicle from burning down. So these things are really cheap when it comes to potentially saving your vehicle. Because when you're on the side of the road, something's going bad, the first 2 things you're going to want to have when car audio is going bad is going to be these 2 things. And when you're looking at a fire extinguisher, you want to make sure there's different types. So there's A, B, C. So you can see B, it says liquids. A, this is, again, one from the warehouse. A is trash, wood, paper. And then C over here is electrical. So a good one, some people will do halon. If you look at this tag right here, you'll see different types of them. So there's dry chemical, wet chemical, CO2, halon, clean agent. Again, a bunch of different ones. So you want to make sure you get one that is going to be, I would say in car audio, you want to have one. Some of them cover everything, but if you're going to get one specific, you want to make sure you get the electrical one because car audio is heavy on the electric side, obviously. So that's going to be 1 and 2. And then the other could be when it comes to tuning or being able to tune is, I don't know if you would call this so much of an emergency, but like tools when it comes to like unscrewing. This is just the first thing I grabbed, but depending on what you installed your amplifiers or whatever with, when I've seen stuff go bad, it shows when you don't have something to cut the power or to put the fire out, they're looking to remove the amplifier or the subwoofer as fast as possible. So it'd be good to have like some screwdrivers or whatever. Some people install their stuff with hex keys or Phillips head screws, like whatever you would need to quickly remove your amplifier or your battery or whatever from your system. That would be like the third thing that you would need to have. So audio tools. This one really isn't an emergency item. This is just a multimeter. So it's good to be able to tune it on the fly. Or if you're wanting to help people out, again, not really an emergency, but this one being a tool, we just wanted to throw it in there. We sell SMD products such as the audio multimeter. But so that's going to be the top 3 things you need in case of emergency. We're going to go with the fire extinguisher. Again, get the properly rated one for what you're doing. So a way to cut the cables. So I guess I'm going to separate the cable cutters from your general tools. Like again, it could be a power drill that you're going to be able to unscrew stuff fast. I've seen people's subwoofers catch on fire from getting overheated. Same thing with amplifiers or batteries or whatever. So being able to cut the power to the amp that's failed, especially if your team no fuse, you want to be able to cut it, stop the power going to it, and then you're going to want to be able to either take an amplifier or a battery or whatever is caught on fire out of there as fast as possible. So we're just using this for a tool, but it could be a screwdriver or whatever it might be. But anyway, appreciate you watching another video from me at Down for Sound, this YouTube channel. We're inching up to 600,000 subscribers slowly but surely. So if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments below and we'll try to answer them for you. But if not, don't forget about the Down for Sound difference. Guarantee lowest prices, fastest shipping, and best customer service. We will see you in the next one. Later. What's happening, guys? If y'all enjoyed all the hot content that you saw in that video, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram under the Lifer Price, and also Down for Sound Shop on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget Snapchat. I'm JPD4S on there, so be sure to check me out there. We'll see you in the next one. Later.